Welcome back. I'm Jay. We got Steve behind the camera. This is the Heads Up Show, and today we're doing something a little bit different. We are going over EA Sports Madden 19. Everybody's talking about it.
Yeah.
We're excited about it. You're excited about it, Steve. So let's get right into this thing.
Yes, let's do it.
So a few days ago, you came to me and said, there's a lot of talk out there about Madden. Everybody's really excited about this thing. We need to do a video about Madden. And we're not comparing Madden 18 with Madden 19. No. We're comparing Madden 19 with real life.
Yes.
How close is Madden getting with all of the things that they're doing as far as just the helmet goes?
It is going to be fun.
We contacted our friends over at Helmet Stalker, and we've been kind of going back and forth with him for, it seems like 4, 5, 6 years, ever since he started up on Instagram. And what he does is he posts the most detailed, insane pictures of all of the NFL players and the gear that they wear, most specifically shoulder pads and up. There's some times where he literally sent me a text one time during the Super Bowl and was like, hey, such and such is wearing a mask I've never seen before. What is that? He's the guy to watch. We'll put his link below. Helmet Stalker on Instagram. Great guy to follow. Super detailed. Send him questions if you have questions. Just don't blow him up too much, I guess. He recommended us over to this channel called Sports Gamers Online.
Yeah, this dude probably has just as big of a problem as Helmet Stalker does, except with the video game world, and I love it.
And Steve, we all have a little bit of a problem, don't we?
Yeah, it's great.
So he's got all kinds of sports. He doesn't do just football, but he basically does videos on all kinds of sports games, baseball, football, soccer, whatever. Sports Gamers Online also works with Helmet Stalker on some things. And so we want to give a shout out not only to Helmet Stalker, but also Sports Gamers Online. So we're going to go through a video that he did recently, which is basically his take on Madden 19 versus Madden 18 graphics comparison.
Yeah, we're going to do one further, and we're going to do a kind of a helmet and a face mask breakdown to see what they got right and what they maybe didn't get right.
Right, so let's get right into this one. First one up, Steve, is Ezekiel Elliot.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
And he is wearing a Speed Flex, as we all know. He's got a standard SF2EG2 face mask on the Speed Flex and a hard cut chin strap, and he's got on a visor and clips. If you go back and look to see what he's really wearing, the only differences would be that the visor is an Under Armour visor, whereas in the game it kind of, to me, looks more generic. It's almost like it's a halfway between an Oakley and an Under Armour. So I'm going to guess that the visors in game are a more generic, because I wouldn't say one way or the other that this is one brand over another.
And did they cut like the stripe going up the middle for the flex?
So the stripe on this particular helmet is, in a video game, it's cut. So right up here on the ridgeline, it's cut, but in real life, he does not wear it cut. Besides that, I think everything's pretty much spot on. I know that he wears a colored Under Armour visor during practices as far as the chin strap goes. So in game, he wears a Riddell hard cup, and in real life, he wears a Riddell hard cup.
All right, so bravo.
So we have Deandre Hopkins, hometown hero, Clemson Tiger.
No doubt.
Nuke is wearing a Schutt XP with what appears to be in game. He's wearing a Schutt XP with a Ropo SW face mask. And in real life, that's exactly what he wears. So you got the right helmet. The face mask in real life is a titanium. And I can't tell from this exact photo that we have of Madden, but I'm pretty sure that titanium masks are probably not in game. But chin strap wise, nope. He's definitely wearing a Sports Star chin strap in real life, and he does have on stainless steel buckles on his chin strap, which I think is what he's wearing in game as well. But it looks like he just has a regular hard cut chin strap on his Schutt XP, which again, I'm fairly confident that the chin straps probably come with the helmet. And as far as colors of chin straps and stuff like that go, it's pretty consistent because they're all white in the NFL.
Exactly.
All right, so next up we've got Le'Veon Bell on the Steelers. And He's got a speed flex, and the Steelers wear their numbers on the front of the helmets as well. And he's got the SF2BD face mask with a hard cup chin strap in game. And in real life, he has a SF2BD face mask, so they've gotten that one right. But he's got a Sports Star chin strap. And he's wearing a visor with black clips. So he used to wear a Speed. Now he's in the Speed Flex. And he's got a visor in game. He's got the right black clips in game.
Yeah, and I tell you, they might have a big change to make anyway, because he might not be a Steeler after all.
Well, didn't he just sign another deal or no?
He held out. No, they offered him $15 million. He said nope.
Oh.
Huh? See what happens.
By the time we release this, he could be a Giant.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No. That's not going to happen.
No. So, next up, Dak Prescott. You're a big Prescott fan, right, Steve?
I'm not a Dak Prescott fan. No, sir.
So, Prescott, again, speed flex with an SF2BDSW face mask and a hard cup chin strap. And in real life, they nailed it 100%. Except they're losing a whole point because, again, the Cowboys don't cut the speed flex stripes.
And for the the equipment heads out there, they notice this stuff.
Sure.
So
sure. And maybe this year they will.
Maybe.
But I don't know.
Doubt it.
So up here we got another hometown hero. We got Deshaun Watson. And Deshaun,
by the way, he's the most realistic face out of this entire game. I'm just gonna throw that in there.
Pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Pretty good, yeah. They even got the eye black in the exact right spots.
Yeah, they did.
To whoever did that one. So anyway, so he's got a Riddell Speed, and he's wearing the S2BD SWSP face mask with a hard cup chin strap. In real life, Steve, he's got the Riddell Speed, but he's wearing the S2BD SW HS4 version of the mask that he's wearing in game. So
close.
Very slight difference. The only difference that you can see visually is in the two bars at the top in the HS4, connecting the two horizontal bars versus the one, which is the more standard version. And then everybody knows that Deshaun wears a Sports Star chin strap.
That's right. Devil's in details. Tom
Brady is next. I know you're a big Brady fan.
Oh, of course. Can't get enough.
Brady's helmet is a lot more kind of custom than you would think, too. So it's the old school VSR4, and in game they've got him with a VSR4 soft cup chin strap and an OPO face mask. But it looks like that he's got the correct face mask on here. So the OPO is a shut face mask, but the helmet is Riddell. So he's one of these guys that wears a Riddell helmet with shut face mask. But they got the soft cup chin strap, and it looks like they've got everything else except for the 3D bumper. All right, so next up we got Gronk. He's got the Riddell Speed with an S2BDC SP face mask. He's got no visor though. He's got a 3D bumper on the Patriots, which they do not have in game. Looks like he's got a hard cup chin strap, which Gronk actually switched from a hard cup to a Sports Star in 2017.
Oh, time to make a change.
And I can't tell if he's got buckles, upper buckles, or not in game, because again, I'm looking at a front-facing shot, but he wears a dome screw in his helmets to attach his chin strap. Now we got Big Ben Roethlisberger.
Big Ben.
So he wears a Speed Flex. He switched last year to the Speed Flex, I believe, from the Speed that he's worn most of his career. Not the whole career, but most of it. And he's been a Sports Star guy for a long time, I know. And he wears a converted Speed Flex as well, so it has buckles and no ratchet strap. So it looks like they're doing a really good job here. The one thing about the Steelers and Big Ben is that the Steelers cut their stripes.
Yes.
And their numbers, both in-game and in real life. However, Roethlisberger does not cut his stripe or his number on his helmet.
Yeah, which is so interesting that they do that, but he He does.
And I'm wondering if that has to do with the fact that he's a single-digit number, so the number goes on the stripe, whereas guys who have double-digit numbers are on the outsides of the stripe.
Could be. Maybe he just doesn't like the way it looks.
Yeah, could be
He
preference.
said, don't cut my stripe.
Yep. Last but not least,
All right.
we have Marcus Mariota.
So this should be interesting.
So Mariota, as we all know, is switching from the speed to the speed flex for 2018. From what I'm hearing, the number one request for Madden from 2018 to 2019 as far as equipment goes was to bring in the 808 face mask. So they brought the face mask in, but they put it on the speed.
Yeah.
So what's interesting here is you have technically a helmet, you have a setup on Marcus Mariota in-game in Madden that he has never worn
Oh,
because the Titans just switched to navy helmets.
that's right.
So what you have is you have Mariota wearing a navy helmet with a silver 808. I'll give him big props because they got an HS4 808 in here.
Yeah,
Right.
for real.
So you got the CU the CU S2BD SW 808 HS4, but it's on a navy helmet. In reality, he's wearing a speed flex, so that whole thing is a bust. I would bet anything that you're going to get an update in game. So maybe even by the time this thing rolls out and goes live, he'll be wearing a speed flex. Who knows? Couple of little things though. You've got he's wearing a hard cup chin strap in game. He wears a Sports Star chin strap at a game in real life. He wears a clear visor in game, and he wears a clear visor in real life. I'll say this, the face masks in game are phenomenal. Really, 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 really good. And I love the way that Madden got it right with the HS4 808, but the 808 bars are a little bit off. And when I say a little bit off, I mean only someone as psychotic as us, Steve, we're going to pick up on this.
Explain.
Maybe Helmet Stalker can pick up on this as well. But basically when you weld bars, this is the outside of the mask here, the bars have to be welded to the outside, so if you get hit and that weld breaks, that the bar doesn't hit you in the face.
Gotcha.
So it appears to be, when you look real close in Madden, it appears as though the 808 bars, or the bars that make it an 808, are welded on the inside, which that's how they were originally done at Oregon, but they switched them based on the NOxy regulations that the bars have to be welded to the outside of the mask, so in case there's a weld break, it goes out and not in.
They got Baker wearing the 808 in there too, and it looks pretty good in game too.
Baker actually wears the he does not wear the HS4 version of the 808 face mask, which I think is what he's wearing in game.
Yes.
But we'll have to see how that goes once our boys over at Sports Gamers Online do a Baker Mayfield breakdown, because I have a feeling there's going to be more videos like this coming from them. So I'm looking forward to that. But let us know what you think of this video. You want to see us talking about video games more? It's still equipment, Steve.
Hey man, it's Madden.
And I'm wondering, I'm going to put a question up here. How many of you are excited for Madden 19 to be coming out? I've heard that there's a lot of improvements in there as far as gameplay goes. How many of you have been playing Madden for a long time? Let us know what's your experience level with Madden. Are you any good or not? And kind of let the world know.
Yeah, and don't forget to go check out these other channels. Share the love. Tell them Green Gridiron sent you.
Yeah, definitely tell them Green Gridiron sent you. We would love for Sports Gamers Online to give us a shout out as well. It always helps the community when we're all talking about one another. We're all creating content. We're all trying to bring you the best. So if I missed anything here that you can pick up on, leave a comment below. Where nobody's perfect, so it's very possible I could have missed something. Until next time, we really appreciate it. Leave comments below. Give us a thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this, and we will see you later. Cheers.
Cheers.